got this new microphone set up, I bought one of those Sena Bluetooth adapters for GoPros. Testing it out. I hope it's good. So I haven't vlogged in a while. I don't know, I've been kind of busy and unmotivated to do anything. And plus, last week I was on vacation, so without my bike. Started to do a vlog without a bike or camera. So that's that. Hopefully it doesn't rain today. The weather said it wouldn't. Of course, they've been wrong for a long time now. Because somehow when it's raining, it only means it's a 40% chance of rain. Makes a lot of sense to me, doesn't it? So I mostly just wanted to talk about my experiences with this bike. So I've had this bike for a little over 2 months, I think. It's been about 2 months. And I have, come on bro, I have just under 3,000 miles. Like I'll probably hit 3,000 miles today. Which, I mean, for motorcycling, I think that's fairly decent. I think, well, I had my R6 for 2 years, and I had, I don't know, 9,000 miles. When I traded it in, I think I had about 9,000 miles on it. It was a good bike, it was just uncomfortable, and that's probably why I didn't rack up a lot of miles on it. My Ninja 250, I had 12,000 miles on it for 3 years, maybe it's only 2 years for that one too. I think it was 2 years on that one. So yeah, comfort of like ergonomics of the bike make a huge difference on the amount of miles you can ride before your body starts hating itself. So like this one, I mean, whenever I go riding with groups, everyone's like, oh no, I'm done for the day after 2-3 hours of riding. Me, I'm like, whatever, the day's just started. I can go for another 10. And that's like not even adding anything. Like I've got the stock seat, the stock grip. I would like to see how much more comfortable the comfort seat is on this bike. The R6, it was okay. It didn't add a lot. So, I mean, I think this is the same thing. But apparently, well, one of my buddies knows a guy who reupholsters seats. I don't like touching seats. I don't like touching clothing kind of stuff. Like, I'm not... I'm worried that I'd screw it up or it didn't fit right or it would look stupid. So I'm not even touching it. But anyways, my buddy knows this guy who does that. And he got a seat like custom made for his Fz9. And it's pretty freaking awesome. and I forget what he said he paid, but it wasn't too much. Like, it wasn't much at all. So, like, the custom seat for this bike's $300. Oh, excuse me. It's about $300. And I think what my buddy was saying is that the custom built seat, it didn't cost him more than like $250. And that was like with his main seat and the passenger seat. But yeah. Anyways, the main. What are you doing? There's a shoulder there. What shoulders are for? Anyways, the main purpose of me talking about my bike today. What's she doing? Is she stopping for the train track? Jeez, I almost died. Anyways, the main thing about talking today is I'm gonna give you my impressions of the first 3,000 miles of this bike. Oh, and it's a good bike. I love it. I still love it. Like day one, it's got lots of power, lots of torque, easy to wheelie. Like I said, easy to wheelie. And that was kind of accidental, to be honest. But at least the second gear one was. Anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, it's a fantastic bike. Like, I've done it's easy to maintain. Like, the oil filter is like right there to grab it, so that's easy. I don't have any annoying fairings to take off. Honestly, I haven't even messed with my airbox yet, which is surprising, because that's usually the first thing I do. But yeah, that's a fantastic bike. And I've gotten used to the suspension too. Like, unless, like, some of the roads around here are so the suspension really comes into play there. Like, it's great. I mean, if it's way bumpy, then this bike is like a super motorbike or whatever. It doesn't feel like the R6, which is good for the area that I live in. What else? What else is there to talk about? What else is with this bike? Oh yeah, I got a fender eliminator / LED tail light thingy. It's freaking sweet. It was a pain to install though. It took me like 3 hours. That was with the wiring. But like, the instructions they sent were not very clear at all. At all. Which is weird, because I'm pretty sure it came from an American company. Pretty sure. I think they were out of Florida. So it may not be American. The one thing I will get eventually, though, is since I do a lot of miles on it, the wind sucks. So I am going to get probably a touring style windscreen. Nothing like, I don't like the stupid universal ones that look really stupid. If you know what I'm talking about. I had a zero gravity double bubble. No, I had the one above. I think it was a Corsa, and I loved that thing. I thought it made the bike look sharp, and it was tall enough to keep all of the wind like right above my helmet. Yeah, just fantastic. Those windscreens, I hate those windscreens. So I want one that's like sexy, curvy. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. As far as mods go, like I said, the only thing I've done is the tail light, which cleans it up a lot, and then the exhaust, because it does not sound like a sewing machine anymore. And I bought a M4 slip-on. I say slip-on with quotations because you have to cut it, and that's not exactly slip-on. By cut it, I mean cut your stock exhaust, which I didn't mind. I mean, it was a sewing machine. Either way, it's going to get loud. But, and apparently it added 8 horsepower versus a stock bike, because I had it dynoed, had a free dyno, 2 weeks ago. Whenever I uploaded that other video. And yeah, 115 horsepower. They had a stock bike there, a stock Fz9, and he dynoed it at 108. I think it was 108 or 107, something like that. So just the slip-on alone added that much power. And before anyone asks, yes, it was in A mode. It was in A mode. So yeah. Yep. Gonna meet somebody, gonna do some riding.